Hello. I'm Lisa with Ascension Tarot. I'm new. I'm going to do my first reading today and see how this goes. I guess you guys can see me okay. Is that okay? You let me know. I'm going to have to angle my camera on this phone until I get situated and organized to some degree. I turned on a little jazz for you guys. Let me turn it down. I'm going to get in my groove. Okay, there we go. If I fall out the chair, it's a stool. Do not laugh at me. Spirit, we come to you and ask you to give us guidance, emotional, physical, spiritually. Understand the message that will come forth today through the cards, by divine force, through my hands and will, that you will speak. These things we ask you for the benevolent blood of Christ that was shed. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Again, I'm Lisa from Ascension Tarot. I'm new to the YouTube, pretty much the TwinFlame community. I am a TwinFlame in separation, not quite in union. Close, we're getting there. I've been enjoying all of you guys' readings. I have my top 10. I'm not going to shout them out today, considering this is my first reading. We're going to see what the Spirit speaks to us today. Okay. And then we will try and give this a name or title, however Spirit speaks. Okay, Spirit. Alright, so the first two cards we have. See the overall energy. We have the Six of Wands. Okay. Let's focus. And the second card is the High Priestess. Can you see that, guys? Should I bring this up a little more? Okay. Alright, so that's the first card there. Put my stone on here. I would like to keep my energies going. Alright, so that's the overall energy. Six of Wands. Let's see what we got here. I'm just going to pull some cards today. I'm not going to go into too many. Okay. We have the Knight of Cups. And we have the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. And I'm actually using the Philly Tarot deck because I am from Philadelphia. So I will bring you tarot from my city, Philly. I did not know which actual deck to get as my first starting deck. And spoke to me for so many reasons. Are we cutting off, guys? I'm sorry. But the Philly Tarot deck spoke to me for so many reasons. Again, I'm sorry. It looked like they cut off somewhere. So we're going to work out the kinks and see what's going on. But I bought the Philly deck for so many reasons because it resonated with my spirit once I was told there was a new deck that came in. The store I usually go to is the Garland Letters, which is at 527, I believe, South Street, right before you get the Ishkabibbles and all the other little sexy toy stores. We'll do a sexy deck at some point, but right now I figured I'd work with this one because it speaks of who I am. And see, we're about to fall out the chair. For growing up in West Philadelphia, born and raised. Of course, you guys know Will Smith, whom I did graduate with. Okay, the Empress wants to come out here, and the King of Swords. So there's the Empress. So she's going to speak to us and give us her message through the Spirit. Okay. Alright, not too bad considering. I'm going to try and put this here so you guys can see the cards, at least to some degree. I don't have a lot of room here. I'm on my dresser in my bedroom. But I was saying the Philly deck resonated with me for many reasons because I grew up in West Philadelphia. Of course, I graduated with Will Smith, and for other reasons upon the deck. There's Meek Mills in this deck. Shout out to Meek Mills, Patti LaBelle, John Coltrane, Mary Cassette, Kevin Bacon, all the greats pretty much who've come out of Philadelphia, who are known as celebrities, well-known celebrities, doing well. Okay. So, I'll tell you more about me at some other time. I don't want to make the reading too long. We're already 7 minutes in. Okay. Oh, okay, Spirit. We have the Hierophant. Okay. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Eight of Pentacles and the Devil. Okay. Sorry guys, I wanted to light the do some saging here a little bit. So we get the overall energies going. One thing I will tell you about me, I am a high intuitive and a healer. So there's many things you may learn on my channel, but for the most part, as we come in and we deliver the messages through spirit and any other spiritual messages that want to come through color, shapes, numbers, symbols, we will be delivering the message however spirit speaks to us. Reversals, if they come out through discernment, we will use them and we will give into the reading however spirit needs for us to hear the message. Otherwise, we may turn the cards up. It all depends on discretion of the spirit, because we're going to let the spirit take over here as we're doing right now. Okay. And this is the Queen of Cups. We're going to turn her up. And then we have the Two of Cups. Okay, Empress. So it looks like the Empress wants to speak here. I know we all do love readings. We do twin flame readings. So why don't we make this a twin flame reading from the Divine Feminine's perspective, considering I am a Divine Feminine. And my counterpart, because I know many celebrities, he just may be a celebrity. That's my secret. Okay. Spirit wants to speak here. We have the Star. We have the Ten of Swords. Okay. Let's start over here. We have the Ten of Cups. Oh, you have some tens out here. And then we have the Five of Swords. Can you see that? In reverse. And we're going to leave that in reverse. Okay. This is our overall energy, so we'll set that up there. Okay. Okay, and the High Priestess is out here. Yes, the Divine Feminine wants to speak. She has something she needs to say. Okay. I did an earlier read of the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, and I did a career read as well. Okay, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. When Spirit tells me to stop, I'll stop. They fell on the floor. Let's see what we have here. I don't think I'm going to take these. No, I don't want to take those. That was too many, Spirit. Okay. We have the Judgment. Judgment came out earlier today in this reading. And that is too many, Spirit. No, that's too many. Come on, Empress. You want to say something. I know you do. You've been quiet all this time. Your second card out was the High Priestess. Okay. So these came out in reverse, and we're going to leave them. We have the Five of Cups. You see my little cheesesteaks there? Those are our cups. Just fulfilled, satisfied. I know y'all hungry. I have to eat too. I'm fasting. And the Hermit in reverse. Okay. So we're coming out of reflection mode. Guess we had time to eliminate the path. Is there no need for that anymore? And the Five of Cups and our feelings. We've come out of that too, huh, Empress? Okay. Alright. The King of Wands. Okay. And the Tower. The King of Wands and the Tower. I'm going to show you these cards again once we flip it up. Wow. And the Queen of Wands. Okay. Wow, we have the Queen and the King of Wands. Okay. All right. Too many spirit, too many. Okay. Anything else you want to say, Empress? The Ten of Wands. She has a lot to say upon her creativity here. And whatever it is she wants to do. With passion, not with passion. Her first card out was the Six of Wands. So, she wants equality. That's what she's saying. Okay, we're going to leave these for now. Alright, so the Empress looks like she wants to speak here. She's come out as the Empress. She's come out as the High Priestess first. This is her overall energy. The Six of Wands. So she's focused. She's within her direction. She wants to stay on the straight and narrow path here. But she wants to be able to work some type of plan out as to what she's been configuring in her head as the High Priestess for quite some time. She's been quiet about it. Pretty much sounds like someone I know. And she's pretty much just taken control of all the forces within her as the High Priestess through the light and the dark upon her journey, because she's been holding so much of what she wants to do back. Then we have the Knight of Cups. Okay, so that lets us know that she's within focus, keeping her direction, pretty much know where she wants to go to reach her Ten of Pentacles. For whatever ideas are brimming her head, she's staying focused. She's keeping her direction within her feelings, or trying to stay away from too many of those feelings by getting to her Ten of Cups, whichever direction she's planning to go in upon her pentacles of work, job, motivations, I'm sorry, guys. We have the Empress here who wants to come out. This is who wants to speak. And she's definitely within her power. Just knowing she's going to get things done with or without any help or support, as that may come from her King of Swords. Now, he looks like he may want to come in to help upon creation and plans within staying on that path or helping her stay on that path. Just giving her comfort and virility as to what she's going to do on the path. Then we have the Hierophant, who's come along to play the student and or the teacher upon any conformities within her going on her path or direction thereof to attain the goal she set out for herself as the High Priestess, and one who's come out in her overall energy for the Six of Wands. Okay, so the Hierophant more or less has some things to learn, wants to conform to the rules, not too rigid or strict, doing what's expected of her, and those things that her king would desire her to do. So that's the Hierophant. Next we have the Star. So upon staying on her direction within her Six of Wands, being focused, getting equality or doing things that are like-minded for her role as an Empress, she has the Star card. So if she stays directed on her path, she's going to have all her wishes fulfilled. Pretty much learning the things of new and things of old as she'll conform by the Hierophant. Next is the Knight of Wands. Okay, so the Knight of Wands, as we have to go back to the Six of Wands. Again, she's going to come in and she's going to set and attain all those goals for herself by the help or support of her king, and get to the desired destination she needs to get to with passion, because she loves what she does. She absolutely loves what she does. So she's going to keep her direction steady and stay focused on that and do those things that are creatively planned for her on her path. Next we have the Seven of Pentacles. She is so focused, she is not going to deter herself or be derailed from this path. She is just going to stay so focused. I'm sorry, this is the Eight of Pentacles. She's going to stay so focused as to what it is she needs to do within getting all her pentacles in order, within her focus of staying on the righteous path. And she's on it. She knows she's on it. So she's going to stay on it and concentrate on what it is she needs to do to attain all those pentacles. Next is the Devil card. So if she stays on her path by those things she has allocated within herself, however secretly or purposely planned, as the High Priestess, and not getting away from her focus, knowing that she's not bound up by anyone, not a single soul, she's going to do what she's supposed to do. And some of those things, however, a contract may come into play. It may even require her to dab into some things as far as attaining her pentacles. Perhaps it could be a contract that deals with alcohol, anything of that nature. Well, we know tarot, but anything that deals with getting her off of that path. She doesn't want to do that. So she wants to stay focused without feeling like she's bound up under anybody's contractual obligations but her own. And she wants to make sure that if she does happen to stray, she's going to come out as the Queen of Cups, right in her emotions, continuously doing what she's supposed to do with compassion and passion for herself and all those that depend on her as the Queen of Cups, who holds all the emotions in her heart and her soul. She's going to do all those things to make sure her family is taken care of with love, support, respect. Next we have the Two of Cups, and that goes back as to what the Empress wants for her family through union and support, as she conforms to standards and becomes the student and the teacher of the Hierophant and the King of Swords, who will be her support system. She wants to do it with her king if required, his help. However, as the Queen of Cups, she's not particularly looking for his help, but it would be nice to have it. Then we have the Ten of Swords. So she feels a little conflicted. She wants to come out of this confliction and all of these things that keep her binded down and stuck. She wants to get out of that, and she wants to stay focused on her path and her direction, as we've seen with the Knight of Cups, to attain her Ten of Cups, because she is the Queen of Cups. So she holds all the emotion in her heart through the support and direction that she looks to get from her family and her partner, her divine masculine. Okay, so she's looking to come out of confliction or becoming stuck with those swords all around her, so she can attain her Ten of Cups. Then we have the Five of Swords. Not knowing which direction to go, what type of help or support she's going to get. She's like, okay, what are we going to do here? I don't know which way to go. Okay, I need to figure out what am I going to do, even with the help. Am I on the right path? She doesn't want to be in that conflictive energy as she is with the Ten of Swords. Then we have the Nine of Pentacles. So once she figures out, okay, am I on the right path? Am I going the right way to attain all the things that I require to have with getting my Ten of Pentacles, my Nine of Pentacles? Am I being focused? Am I staying focused? Do I have the actual support that's necessary after I come out of being conflicted, confused as to which direction to take? Then we have the Judgment. So upon all of that, if she is actually on the right path, she's going to understand that the judgment is going to come upon what it is she's been doing to attain these pentacles and all these emotions. She has love here, she has money here, she has support here by her divine masculine, who is the King of Swords, and with coming out through the Two of Cups. So the Judgment is going to help her understand what it is she really wants to do, and if she's taken the necessary steps or precautions on her path to get it. Next we have the Five of Cups in the reverse, and she's tired of just trying to figure out how she's going to get to where she's going to go. She doesn't want to put any more emotion into what she's doing, because she feels like too much emotion is going to make her stagnant as to what it is she needs to do for her family, for herself first, and anybody else who wants to come in to help her. She doesn't want to be in that Nine of Cups energy, and Five of Cups energy anymore. She's just like, I'm just disappointed. I don't, I've been trying to do this by myself for so long. It's like, I ask for help, I don't get the help. I need the help from my family, from my divine masculine. I don't want to be in this conflicted, confused energy anymore. I'm tired of the disappointment. I need the help, I need the support. Then she has the Hermit. The Hermit is one who goes in for reflection. She doesn't want to be in that mode anymore. Just as with the Five of Cups within her emotions, she wants to get out of that. She doesn't need her path to be illuminated by anyone. She's pretty much going through stages of learning what she needed to learn as the student and the teacher. So as the Hierophant, the Hierophant comes out, she's like, listen, I don't need you to direct me. I'm good on my own. I've had enough time to reflect. I've gone through the confused states of what it is I need to do. I'm going to do what it is I need to do. And if I have your help as the King of Wands, because her overall energy is the Six of Wands, so through her king, she's like, okay, if I need your help, then come, help me. Do what it is you need to do with the same passion that I'm going to give as the Queen of Cups, with compassion and passion. We do this together, and we're going to get there. Then we have the Tower. The Tower lets us know that, okay, we're starting all over. We done tore it all down. We done reflected. We've been disappointed. We done been through these conflicted energies and strategies, just paranoid through whatever judgment may come upon us. However, we're going to stay on the straight and narrow path and keep our direction. Sometimes, though, we need to just tear it all down. If it's not to our liking and what it is we feel like we need as the Empress and the King of Cups, then we're going to tear it down and we're going to start over. And then we're going to come out with our King, the Queen of Wands. So we have the King and the Queen of Wands here. We have the Knight of Cups with the Queen of Cups. And then we have the King of Swords. Okay, so what the Empress is asking of her Queen of Wands and her King is that if you're going to come and help, then do it with compassion. Let's make sure we have the right creativity to build whatever foundations we're going to build. However, we start over from this Tower moment and we knock it all down and we do exactly what it is we need to do. So we stay on the path and keep our direction straight as we coming in with the Knight of Cups, through plans that have been laid out for us, going through the Tower moments and the light and the darkness. However we go through our dark nights of the soul, we're going to get to a place of putting all these burdens down as the Ten of Wands. So it's interesting because the overall energy or the outcome from the overall energy with being directed or focused upon our wands, our creativities, we want to put this down, okay? We want to put all this down and stay focused within our direction. So, we have all that. We have the overall energy as the Six of Wands, making sure we stay direct and stable within our plans, directions, regulations of what it is that's acceptable and what's not acceptable. So ultimately, we want to set down these burdens. We want to keep our path straight and directed. However we go through the light and the darkness, through the dark night of the soul, as we come unto the light within all those enlightening things that we've been holding on to, that we're going to just take and carry forward as we move forward, being the Knight of Cups, to attain our Ten of Pentacles. So, okay, Empress. So, we're going to get there with our King of Swords, with the help of the conformed rules and regulations from the Hierophant. All our wishes should come through as long as we keep our focus straight. We have the support of our Knight of Wands, who's going to be coming forth to support and help us to keep our focus on our Eight of Pentacles. As long as we do not get stuck up under the negativities of temptation, those things that are not of wise counsel by the Hierophant, and particularly through any compassion or control by the Queen of Cups, as we take and accept support from our Divine Masculine or our partner, so that we may acquire these things from any nullification of conflict and disappointment, to attain our Ten of Cups by getting out of this energy, knowing what we want to do, not being confused or conflicted as to what it is we want to do, so that we may get to our Nine of Pentacles through our focus and not be judged by what it is we're doing as the Divine Feminine, because we hold that power as the Empress and the Queen of Cups. So we have the Five of Cups here, that it's in reverse. We don't want to be all up in our emotions. We know what it is we want to do as a Divine Feminine, right? So we want your help, but we don't need to do it and be in our emotions that deters us from what it is we need to do and what's necessary. We've reflected much. We've had illumination on our path as to what it is we really need to do. Continue to support, and we won't have to hit any of these tower moments again, because we're going to get the support from my King of Wands with the Queen of Wands to do exactly what it is we need to do, so that we don't have these burdens anymore. All right, guys, that's your reading. I hope you enjoyed that. I will let you know again about myself a little bit more. Who actually hold some law degrees, but I'll tell you more about that. I understand some of the tarot readers are a little overwhelmed, so I'm coming new aboard as Earth Sense, which is collabing off of my actual business, Earth Sense. We'll talk more about that as well. But this is your reading coming from the Empress, the Divine Feminine. Yes, she is holding up her power, staying focused with the equality of support, and hanging on to her Six of Wands. All right. So I hope you enjoyed that. We'll see you again. We'll try to do some astrological readings in the future. But for now, we're just going to let Spirit speak. Since we've done Divine Feminine for the first reading, we'll do the Divine Masculine next. Enjoy your evening. Thank you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you like it. You know, Eric Ho always says, remember. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Shout out to Eric Ho. I love him. And we'll see you next time. Have a good night. I hope you like the music.